Okay. Go. See how it blinks? Welcome to Quilting Mathematics. This happens to be quilt number 22 in the series. The name of this quilt is called Greek Cross to Square Dissection. In this quilt, you'll be seeing two shapes that help to form the different shapes, the plus sign or the Greek cross, and also the square. This was a paper that was presented by Reza Sarhengi in 2008 at our Bridges conference. If you think you may be interested in mathematics and art and the crossovers between the two, take a look at our website, www.bridgesmath.org or bridgesmathartfund.org, or just look up Bridges Organization. You'll see some really interesting, beautiful mathematics. So in this quilt right here, what we have is we have four shapes coming together, and the way they're rearranged and rotated, they form a plus sign, or the Greek cross. Here, we've got the four shapes coming together, but they're rotated in a different direction, and they form a square. In the quilt, you'll see them tilted a little bit like this. How the quilt was designed basically was a set of grids in this direction. So there's one set of grids, like the XY plane, and then another set of grids were set at an angle. And that angle helped to determine the square and the squares here. The paper actually did come from Frederickson's work, Dissections Plain and Fancy. So he was a source of inspiration on this. The red color right here was very, very difficult for me to work with. It's a saturated color for me, and so I really kind of pushed myself a little bit. Here we have trapunto showing the designs in the quilt itself. And we also have the Greek frieze pattern down at the bottom. It is a good sized quilt, as you can see. And I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Greek Cross to Square Dissection. Join us for another quilt, which is Finding Archimedes, which is the last one in the series at this point.